Hello, I hope everyone is doing well. In today's video, I am setting up my planner for July. So if you're new here, my leather planner is from Filofax. This is the Norfolk in the color taupe. This here is a size A5. This is my only planner. The first thing I'd like to do is remove this June tab here in the monthly overview section. This is new. It's from the most recent cloth and paper subbox. So I'm gonna find the July tab and switch that out. But for now, I'm just gonna put this here to the side. The monthly inserts that I use are from cloth and paper. I love how the start of each month is the goals section. This helps me reflect on last month's goals before I rush to the monthly overview. This month's goals, let me grab my pen real quick. This month's goals are going to be somewhat similar to last month. Let's reference that real quick. And you know what? Let's first talk about stickers. I think I'm going to keep things quite simple because I wanted to use the cloth and paper avant-garde dot stickers. I also want to mix things up and use the spotlight stickers. Last month, I used the Ristretto small spotlight stickers, but this particular pack comes in with 3 different colors. So we have Ristretto in small, we have avant-garde in medium, and then Kyoto in the large. So this particular pack, it's the only set of spotlight stickers that comes with 3 different colors. If you've been keeping up with my channel and you've been looking at what my monthly overviews look like in terms of stickers, I like to play it safe and stick to maybe a monochromatic look, or maybe I am using like, I don't know, 1 or 2 different colors, but it all relatively stays in the same family. However, I think with using this pack here, it's interesting. I don't really know what the story is behind this pack of spotlight stickers, the fact that it comes in 3 different colors, but I like what cloth and paper has done. It's not something I could have come up with on my own, and even though it's been curated by cloth and paper, it's a baby step in mixing things up. I kind of want to try this out. So these are the stickers that I'm going to be using. There's also a part of me that wants to use these Luxe page flags from cloth and paper. Specifically the black here with the blue text. So we have this one here that says to do, and then we have another one that says urgent. I only have 2 packs of these, but there are other options on their website and what you want the page flags to say. But if I use these, I just don't know if the green looks good with this. That might just be taking it way too far. So we'll see. It's either one or the other, because I also like how that looks too. And I feel like if I don't use Kyoto, then I can use all 3 Luxe page flags, because it just, I don't know, this is a vibe here. Like, I think this all looks really good together. I'm trying to play around with stickers, have a little bit more fun. That's pretty much the goal for this month. So I think this is what I want to use. And so I'm gonna pull out the dot stickers to set up my goals. Now, this is the first time I've ordered cloth and paper's newer dot stickers, and it looks like it's just dot stickers, and they come in 3 different sizes. We have this small one here. There's 2 sheets that come with all 3 sizes, and then we have avant-garde in medium, and then we also have it in large. The first box here are going to be my personal goals. I'm gonna use the medium size avant-garde dot stickers because I have 2 goals. So that means I can take up a bit more space in each section. So my first personal goal is to stick to my workout goals. I've been working out 4 times a week. Actually 5 if I count 1 day of cardio. So I'm gonna write that down. And then my second goal for the month is to read. I want to read at least 2 books this month. Now, as for my home, I've been saying we need to furnish our house and we still haven't. There's just so much work to do around here that it's hard to pinpoint where we should start. And so I figured we just need to pick a room and go from there. So the room we're starting with is the living room. We're gonna need an AV cabinet and curtains. We do have blinds, but I think I'd like curtains too. I think it's a nice touch. It adds a little bit more depth to the room. It makes the room look a bit bigger. So I'm gonna use the medium size dots again, since it's only 2 items for my home. So AV cabinet. So for my next set of goals, it's gonna be social media. I like to aim for 5 to 6 YouTube videos, 1 short form video a week, and then I like to try to post on Instagram a little bit more frequently than my other social media accounts. So for that one, I like to post at least 3 times. Go. My next section is family. My husband and I, we've had a goal of having some sort of a date night at least once a month. We're still trying to find our footing when it comes to having a baby. It'd be nice to have a weekly date night, just him and I, but I think for right now, we just need to aim for at least once a month. That is gonna be the first one. Alrighty, so these are my goals for July. I also want to start planning, or at least start talking about a possible family trip with David's side of the family in November. So at least just start talking about it, figuring it out, see if it's, in the cards. The next section is my self-care. And I think for this, my sleep at night just needs to be better. I've learned that some of my best sleep happens after a nice hot bath. And so I want to incorporate baths into my nighttime routine. Last month, I had a goal of buying a new car. That obviously hasn't happened because I am now riding it in July. But, there's a big part of me that's indecisive. I have it narrowed down to 2 SUVs. But then another, factor that's kind of holding me back on just pulling the trigger and buying the car is the fact that I don't want to have to deal with the dealership. It's just so awkward. Just talking to a car salesperson is cringe. I haven't bought a new car in 6 years. I think I've had my car for 6 to 7 years, and I can't remember what it was like back then dealing with the dealership, whereas now it's just unbearable. The dealership now calls daily, telling us they have the vehicle we want, and then when we ask for the details, it's not the color or the trim. And I'm like, no, you're not going to overcharge me for a car I don't even want. If it's not exactly what I want, then I don't want it. And especially for a big purchase like this, it is a car. I just don't feel motivated to go in and buy a car because the salesperson is just on another level these days. So I'm gonna write it in. Under July, I'm gonna have this goal here to buy a new car. Is it going to happen? I'm not sure. But I'm gonna keep it here because we do need an SUV. We do need a little bit more room. But I think that is it for my goals section. For my intention for this month, I want it to revolve around sleep. Let me see if I can come up with something. My intention for July is I did my best today. My mind and body are ready to rest. I will let every worry go. And that is usually my problem when it comes to getting a good night's rest, is that I will randomly start thinking about something, right? It wasn't even a worry to begin with, but I randomly start thinking about something and then I can't go to sleep. Like my body just feels restless. So I know that this is like my monthly intention, but I want to say this every night before I go to sleep. Next, the monthly overview. This is the part where I reference my future log, and we have a handful of things going on this month. It's gonna be a pretty busy month. I feel like almost every weekend this month we have either family coming into town, friends coming into town, or we're traveling somewhere. I am gonna use the large Kyoto stickers for when we're going out of town. Gosh, actually, I don't know, this kind of gets confusing because these are the days that we're leaving. I almost want to put a spotlight sticker for every day that we're gone. I don't know how to feel about this, like seeing so many spotlight stickers. Okay, so next I am going to use the Ristretto small stickers for any sort of events that we have going on, like just any sort of daily plans. So we have like a housewarming party to go to on the 1st. On the 14th, I have a play date planned for Shelby. Let's see what else. Oh, July 4th. We have a party to go to. There we go. And then I have friends coming into town, and I'm going to use the avant-garde for that one. And they are coming in actually the 27th. This is what it looks like when you have a ton of spotlight stickers in your monthly overview. I'm not quite sure how to feel about this. Well, how about I write everything in? It kind of looks like eyeballs. looks a little bit better with the writing. But yeah, it can get a little confusing just because, let's see, just because like I do have trips, and I think the washi tape worked so well before because it just showed, you know, it crosses off the days in chunks, versus the spotlight stickers are separated. So it's hard to, you know, see at a glance, right, what days I'm gonna be gone. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I like it, but then I also don't like it. Like, it still looks like eyeballs to me. This bottom section, I have mentioned before that I like to use this as the place that I list out the things I want to do. So that is what I'm gonna do. Since I put in my monthly goals that I wanna plan a date night, I'm gonna put that here. It's just another reminder that, hey, we need to plan a date night. And then once I do it, I put the date here, and then I will input the date night into the monthly overview. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else to this list because I have so much going on in the month of July. You know, I'm traveling twice, plus I have family and friends in town. Yeah, I just don't have the capacity to add anything else to my calendar. There's a lot going on, but I'm super, super excited for everything that is happening. What I'm thinking is if I add a couple more dot stickers like I did right here throughout the monthly overview, then I think it'll look less weird. I think it's gonna look cute. So I'm gonna use the dot stickers for bills. Like, once I find out the dates for when those bills are due, I'm gonna input them in the monthly overview, and I think that will look a lot better. So yeah, I mean, you guys will see in my July end of month flip through how this turns out. I'll talk about it again. That is it for my July plan with me. I am coming out with another weekly setup. I'm gonna be sharing how time blocking works for me as a mom. So I'll see you all then. Bye.